27 states are now saying no more food stamps. This is going to impact millions and millions of low-income individuals and households, and we're going to talk about it all right here in this video as far as what is going on, as this is getting to be a very scary situation. I also have this article for you right here, which I will be popping up on the screen in just a second so you can see and read for yourself exactly what they're talking about right here. And I also want you to see right here in this article what the Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins said from the White House. You ready for this? We're going to talk about it. Now, I totally recognize a lot of you that watch the videos here on the channel receive food stamps, have an EBT card, enrolled in the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. I know this is getting to be a very scary situation right now. I am here for you in any way that I possibly can be. Please remember that I'm doing what I can to keep you updated with this. But either way, as we approach the end of October, right now it's approaching rapidly, right? We are in a very precarious situation because you've heard it just as much as I have. They continue to say if the government shutdown continues into November, no more food stamps for anybody. Well, as highlighted in this article as well, 27 states are coming forward basically saying, yeah, we're confirming no money, no food stamps, nothing for anybody, okay? Now, before I put this article up on the screen, I just want to say super fast here. I am not here to scare anybody, okay? I want to make this very clear. I'm here on your team. I'm here to help in any way that I possibly can. I get it. This is a scary situation. It's nasty. There's a fragile situation playing out right in front of our eyes right now. I totally get it, okay? So I know that a lot of people are very scared about this. I know that, people are wondering, like, what am I going to do? I'm right there with you, okay? I'm here to help in any way that I possibly can. If you want me to jump on a live stream at some point, drop a comment down below and say, please, live stream or something like that. Let me know what I can do for you. I'm here for you, okay? Please remember that. Anyway, let's pop this article up right here, right now. Here you go. As you can see right at the beginning of the article, talks about some statements out of the Agriculture Secretary, Brooke Rollins, from the White House just the other day. What did she say? They're out of money. This clear and simple. They're out of money. This is literally the situation, okay? I can't tell you how many hundreds of comments I've seen over the last couple of weeks here from people reaching out saying, am I going to get my SNAP? Am I going to get my food stamps? What's going on? And I keep writing back and saying, it's everybody that's being impacted. It's not just like one group. It's everybody that's going to be impacted here, okay? They're not isolating like one group of people. No. It's everybody across the country. They don't have any money. That's the problem, okay? It's not like, oh, we're just isolating this one group or this one state. No, okay? So anyway, here's what's interesting about this. Okay, so obviously it's the government shutdown. The government needs to reopen, basically to refund, basically the money that's needed to send out to the beneficiaries in their SNAP benefit. If we continue this government shutdown into November, states are making it very clear. In fact, according to the article here, 27 states have basically already confirmed and communicated with their residents, their beneficiaries, sorry, we're broke, got no money to send out to you. We've got nothing. Okay. Now, obviously, 27 states is, a little more than the half of the states out there. Totally recognize that. But whether your state contacts you or not, I was going to say this much. They're all in the same position. It doesn't matter whether you are one of the 27 states that has received communication or if you're one of the, 23 states? Is that right? That has not received any type of communication. They're all in this same position. No money. Okay, that's what it comes down to. Now, what also is interesting about this as well is that as of November, all of the other rule changes that came out of the OBBB, that big multi-trillion-dollar reconciliation bill over the summer, also go into effect as of November. What do I mean by that? Well, oh man, it's a double whammy. How am I supposed to say this? There's going to be a bunch of people that are impacted because of the government shutdown, as in literally everybody that may see reduced benefits if you're lucky, or no benefits at all if the government shutdown continues into November. That's number one. But then there's also the other groups of people that are going to lose their benefits because, they're not fulfilling the work requirement as an ABAWD, able-bodied adult without dependent. We've talked about that extensively in live streams recently. There's that, okay? So we've got a bunch of things that are happening here. Now, there's a couple different outs here. What I mean by outs are there's a couple different options, as in we could maybe find some funding for the month of November if the government remains in a government shutdown. What would that be? Well, they're supposed to have a contingency fund. What that means is that, hey, if stuff hits the fan and it gets really nasty really fast here, what is this contingency fund holding, as in money set aside in the event of a rainy day, like right now? In the event of all this happening, they have this contingency fund set aside to basically pay out to the beneficiaries. They're supposed to have this. There's been no word on how much money is in this contingency pot. How much? Nobody knows. Well, I'm sure somebody knows, but it has not been revealed yet. I have not found it anywhere. Now, last year, there was $6 billion in the contingency fund. To be fair, $6 billion would be enough to pay out about maybe 2/3 of monthly benefits. So, for example, if you're getting $100, 2/3 would be about $66. Okay? My point being is that that's what was in the fund last year. We don't know how much is in the contingency fund now, if anything. We don't know that, okay? Now, could they possibly find money to send out to the beneficiaries in the event the government shutdown extends into November? They could find money. It'd probably be of their best interest to do that. Not saying that they're going to, but they probably could. Now, here's the thing. It seems like they can always find money from somewhere, right? They take it from Peter to pay Paul. We see this all the time, right? I think we all know how this goes, especially as somebody living on Social Security, something like that. You probably recognize they're doing this all the time. They're shuffling money from one hand to the other all the time. My point with that is that they could probably find money from somewhere. Here's the thing. To pay out the full benefit to all beneficiaries, they need about $9 billion. That's about how much goes out on a monthly basis to all the beneficiaries, which encompasses about 42.2 million people. It's about $9 billion a month. That's all they need to find. Now, don't get me wrong. $9 billion to you and me is a lot of money. I think that's a lot of money. But to the federal government, $9 billion is honestly not that much. That's like practically chump change to them, right? So my point being is that considering that they need to find about $9 billion from somewhere to basically feed the 42.2 million people that are on the food stamp program, SNAP benefits, for the next month, the month of November, shouldn't be all that hard to do. My point being is that there's really no excuse for them to not send these benefits out. That's what I'm saying. But does that guarantee that we're going to get benefits? No, absolutely does not. It does not guarantee anything. All I'm saying is that knowing the numbers behind this, there's kind of like really no excuse for this, okay? And again, government shutdown, who knows what's going to happen? They voted yesterday, by the way, for the 12th time, and it failed. 12 times. Maybe it'll be a perfect 13. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know. Okay, now I'm going to throw this out there super fast. You've heard me say this before in other videos, and I'm going to say this quickly. How much longer do we anticipate this government shutdown? In my honest opinion, I do not think we see the government open back up until the second week of November. That's my honest opinion as of right now. Oh, at the earliest, I forgot to say that. That's my contingency there. At the earliest, the second week of November, which would be, what is that, November 9th? I believe Sunday is November 9th, okay? Anyway, I anticipate that, okay? November 9th, the week of November 9th, I anticipate to stay shut down until at least that week at the earliest is my anticipation based on what I'm seeing, based on what I'm looking at, all the big reports that we have coming out here in a matter of, next days, next couple weeks here. That's what I anticipate, okay? Anyway, if you're feeling scared about this, if you're nervous, if you don't know what you're going to do about food and things like this, again, let's just see what happens here, okay? We still have a few days between now and November, okay? Even though it seems like, oh my gosh, this is like right here, right now. You're right. It's very, very close, but we still do have time between now and November. They could open this thing back up and all would be fine. If they open it back up, all would be fine. If it remains closed, that's when we have a problem. Does that make sense? Okay? That's why I've been saying for a few weeks now, basically all of October, I continue to say, let's just wait until we get closer to the end of the month to see where we're at and then revisit this. I know I don't want to be like that person that says, well, just wait and see. Just wait and see. I know. Nobody wants to hear that right now. I'm right there with you. Nobody wants to hear that right now. I totally understand that. But this is just what we know as of now. And honestly, the only thing we can do is wait and see. It comes down to 535 people. That's it. 535 people are making these decisions for the entire country. Why do I say 535? Because it's the lawmakers. That's it. 535. 435 representatives and 100 senators. And then obviously the president would have to sign it too. So I guess you could say 536 people. That's it. 536 people that are doing this. Okay? Anyway, all we can really do at this point is just wait and see as we get closer and closer to the end of October. Are they really going to let it ride? Are they really going to let this thing continue and drive itself into a ditch into November? Or what's going to happen here? Right? Yeah, exactly. Anyway, just wanted to share this article with you, talk about the details. I know that you're concerned. I see your comments, okay? I'm not ignoring you. I'm here for you in any way that I can. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what you need. Otherwise, I'm going to throw this out there as well. One thing you could cross off of your list and get some peace of mind and reassurance knowing is that if you're on Medicare, if you're one of the 70 million people on Medicare, I have a 3-step process for you because I've seen so many people out there struggling as far as what can I do? What am I supposed to do? How can I approach this? I'm confused on what to do. I'm overwhelmed. I've broken it down into a simple 3-step process. Number 1, grab your red, white, and blue Medicare card. Number 2, grab your phone. I still have my phone sitting right here. Number 3, call Chapter. Phone numbers right here on the screen. Call them. In a matter of minutes, you're going to connect with somebody. They will guide you to find the best plan at the best price with the best coverages and the best fit for you and your personal needs for the upcoming year. It's 100% free. And in just a matter of minutes, they will answer your questions. They will guide you to the best plan. They will address your concerns, whatever it happens to be. And when you get off of that phone call, you will have the peace of mind and reassurance knowing that you're properly covered for the upcoming year. And that is one thing you could cross off your list, okay? While we are in this waiting time, if you're on Medicare, please do that. You don't need extra risk right now. My point being is that if you do not do anything about your Medicare plan for 2026, you're putting yourself in a lot of risk, in a lot of danger of having the wrong plan, improper coverage, and possibly huge medical bills because what you're doing may not be covered. Please do this for you, okay? You don't need extra risk right now. As somebody living on a fixed income, low income, something like that, if you're on Medicare, while we wait, do that. And actually, as I film this video right here, right now, wait times are actually significantly lower. Call them right now, okay? Call them right now. Wait times are way lower this time of day. Take advantage of that. I called Chapter yesterday with my dad. We literally called within 1 minute. We were connected with somebody, and no, I'm not prioritized to talk to them. I literally called that phone number. Same thing. I called it. That phone number, this phone, picked it up, called that phone number, and a lady picked up the phone literally in 1 minute. My dad was like, ah! My dad's like scrambling because he didn't know what to do. It was actually kind of funny. My dad's like, I thought I was going to have to sit on hold. And I'm just like, talk to the lady. She's on the phone. Talk to her. And my dad's like, he like didn't know what to say for a minute because he was like, he wasn't ready, right? So anyway, my point being is that wait times are very low right now. Take advantage of that. Give them a call now. After you talk to them, come back to the channel here. Drop a comment on any video. It could be this video. It could be any of the other 6,000 videos here on the channel. It doesn't matter. Just use the word Chapter. Tell me how much money is saved. Did you get a better plan? What happened? And I'd love to feature you and give you a shout out in a future video. Otherwise, I hope this helps you. Please subscribe down below, 100% free. Please share the video, big share button right down below. Otherwise, check out the other 6,000 videos here on the channel in the video library. Otherwise, take a picture, take a screenshot, write it down, that phone number, and please share that phone number with anybody you know on Medicare. Friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, coworkers, parents, neighbors down the street, neighbors down the hall, your social media, anybody you know on Medicare. Please help those people out. Share that phone number with them so they can also get some free help. And let me know who you shared it with. Again, use the word Chapter. And yeah, it'll be awesome. Anyway, please enjoy your day. I hope this helps you. Stay tuned. I will continue to cover this for you as well as everything else going on right now during this very weird time. Enjoy. And I look forward to seeing you again a little bit later